Digwit YouTube, Kunsatatu. How are we all? Well, it's more Ihawad than anything else because it's now 20 to 8 at night. Um, Left the house about, what was it, about half 9, half 8. I had to be down at Arting Castle for 9 to get my lift. Um, I'm only in the door about 3/4 of an hour or so. That's a long story, but anyway. Um, yeah, Run-a-Muck was great crack once I got going because I don't know, for some reason there was some mix up with all the crowd. All the two lappers and the one lappers were in the same crowd. So when everyone started heading towards the gate, everyone got mixed up together. So they were trying to weed out all the two lappers and put them into a separate thing because they were supposed to go after us. They weren't supposed to start going until about 12 o'clock. So they were only letting people in ones and twos into the launch pen, and so it just took forever to get us in. Like, we were standing around for an hour waiting to get in to the start line, and by that time none of us were in the humor. We were cold, tired. We are just like, oh, what are we doing? Why are we here? But I know after about the first 800-900 meters or so, after the first obstacle, and once I got into the first water hazard, uh, big trench basically up to about here, which is great crack. I was just kind of like, yeah, all right, let's go. We can run. I can do this. So off we went. Off we trotted. There was only about 9 of us. 4 of us went down in my car, in the car that I was in, and then we met up with a few of them. And there, 2 of them were running with other groups. Treacherous dogs. Um. So where was I? Oh yeah. So there's only about 9 of us. So we kind of did stick together, but it was more like if we bumped into each other on the track, we'd stick with each other for a little bit and then go off on our own again. So that's what we did. And it was good crack. I had a really painful stitch in my side. Whatever way I woke up this morning, I couldn't sleep last night either. But whatever way I woke up this morning, I was twisted this way, looking at the computer, because I had the computer on where it is now. I'm sitting on my bed, and I must have just strained something, but it's just like, oh, it's really hard to take a deep breath. So I was just, I got through it anyway. I soldiered on. Um, I have to have another cup of tea, for Christ's sake. Um, yeah, so it was actually not so bad. Like, I lost all sense of time and distance when I was running. I had no clue where I was on the track because I didn't get to see the map. Allegedly, there's supposed to be a map on their website. If I can find it, I'll put it up to give you and I an idea of where the hell I was actually running. But it was great crack. They had their usual big water slide things, um, with less rocks. Thankfully. Because the last time I did it, you got every few inches you get another rock up your arse or on your back or something. And I went down one of them last time face first, so I got cuts all along my arm from just little bits that were either on the tarp or under the tarp, and they just said shh, like ah. I have 1 or 2 little nicks, but it's to be expected really when you're running around the place with straw and mud and rocks and crap. A lot of crap. They added extra manure for us for free. Wasn't that nice? Oh, I tell you, coming out of one of the water hazards is just like, ah, oh, the farm. Lovely. It's nice. Anyway, it was a great crack. I had a really good time. But like it's just the kind of standing around waiting for things to happen. Once you're racing, it's great. Standing around for an hour at the beginning and 3/4 an hour at the end, waiting to get hosed off, or getting tea or coffee or cake or fruit or water or whatever. It's just kind of like, what are we doing? Why are we here? It's freezing cold. So actually, this time, thankfully, these the jet washers for cars with the really fine sprayers, so it feels like you're being sandblasted. But at least this time they had hot water, lukewarm, tepid water. You know, so it was nice. It was better than having cold water anyway. Whatchamacallit. So I just like, I was standing there in the queue and I was like, Jesus, this is gonna be fucking cold. I don't want to take off my clothes. It just, but then it's like, oh, it's hot, it's hot. Right, get me running shirt off, my rash vest off, my shorts off, and did I take? I couldn't take off my neoprene shorts because I had my runners on. Although I had posted on Facebook about 1:30 last night to say that I might do it in my speedo, and then I was like, I looked out the window this morning. I was like, no, not doing that. Thank you. No. But we actually got a fair bit of sun, which was nice. The forecast was for 14 degrees with a real feel of 13 degrees. So it was nice. It was I could have done it, but at the same time I could have got hypothermia or pneumonia for free. So I'm glad I didn't, and I probably won't. There's one in spring as well, but we'll see what the winter's like. But anyway, sorry, I'm just trying to re-energize. My sister is cooking for me, thankfully, because I made that stir fry I made last night. Really nice. I have to make it again. If I can get Alona for camera, I might make it before the end of Vlogtober. If not, I'll make it just as a vlog on itself. Because it was really nice. So I must make it again. My granola went down very well. Uh, had to have it. I think part of the problem when I was running was I didn't have a proper breakfast. So I must not make that mistake again. Um, yeah, other than that, wasn't a terribly difficult race. It was just kind of trudge on, soldier on, back up to your fucking tits and muck, and then into water again, and then back up to here in muck, and into the water again. So it's just kind of like, yeah, good crack, good fun. Definitely recommend doing something like that. There are Tough Mudder races that are they're international. There's loads of them all over the US. One of the guys who does a fitness channel on here, I'll put a link over there. It's Scott Herman. He did a Tough Mudder. I think it's 10k, and by the looks of it, it's a lot tougher than Run-a-Muck. Um, Good idea to do if you just want a fun day out and you don't mind running for a little while, because it wasn't so bad. Like every few hundred meters or so, you'd have another obstacle, so you'd have a chance to stop, catch your breath, and then off you go again. But definitely worth doing if you just want something different. Ugh, I can still feel the muck in my hair. I have to go and have a shower. I'm going out tonight as well. Apparently there's, what do they call it? A traffic light party? I don't know. Apparently if you're single you wear green. If you're in some sort of a relationship you wear amber. And if you're in a committed relationship you wear red. And you just go and have a few drinks and have a laugh. And it's all to raise funds for Mr. Front Lounge, who's one of the contestants in the Mr. Gay Ireland competition, and the winner of that goes on to Mr. Gay Europe and then Mr. Gay World, I think. Yeah. So they're fundraising for that, so we might go into that. I had planned to go and see my friend's band, but like the reason we were delayed coming out of town, got in as far as Dame Street, got a call from one of the guys in the car. Oh, I've left my tracksuit bottoms in your boot and my house keys are in them. And it's like, right. And my neighbours have gone out, they have a spare key. My housemate's gone out, he has a key. So is it possible, can we meet somewhere in the middle and I can get them off you? So we had to do a big loop all the way back through town, out to Inchicore, and give him his keys. And then we had to loop all the way back through town. And then eventually I got home. So, an exciting day. Oh, and we had some massive debacle. We pulled into Maynooth to get something to eat, and we came out, and the fob that deactivates the car alarms. Well, the driver's one wouldn't work. Apparently, it had gotten wet or something, because they opened it up and it was saturated apparently, so it wouldn't deactivate the alarm. He could open the car, but he couldn't deactivate the alarm. So it's just like, oh crap. So that was a big debacle. We just was back and forth trying to dry it, change the batteries. Eventually, one of my friends fixed it by biting the little bracket that holds the batteries. He bit it to make it smaller, to make it make more contact with the circuit board. So he had the golden teeth. It worked. So anyway, that was a bit of fun. It was an adventurous day. What can I say? Um, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I don't plan on doing very much. I was supposed to go to a scout orienteering thing, but I had already said in advance that I wouldn't be in any shape to go and do it because I can already feel myself starting to seize up. I haven't done any proper stretching, so I can feel myself starting to just kind of go. "Nyeh, mm." So I'll have me cup of tea, shower, have something to eat, get ready to go out and go out. So be a good night anyway. So that's that. I just wanted to get this done before I waste any more time. So I shall say Iwa, Agat, and keep running.